Hello and welcome to this video. The beginning of another week, and as usual, I'm here to share with you the highest case number ranges where interviews have taken place at your different embassies and consulates in the DV 2024 program. So let's go into it. Today, our first embassy is Luanda, Angola, where the highest case number range where interviews have already taken place has increased to 67,000 plus. In Manila, the Philippines, the Africa region remains at 56,900 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 17,900 plus. Rangoon, Burma remains at 11,000 plus. In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, the Africa region remains at 51,600 plus. The Asia region has increased to 12,300 plus, and the Europe region remains at 18,400 plus. Tirana, Albania remains at 27,400 plus. In Amman, Jordan, the Africa region remains at 66,900 plus, and the Asia region has increased to 12,900 plus. Tokyo, Japan remains at 12,600 plus. In Yerevan, Armenia, the Asia region has increased to 10,800 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 11,800 plus case number range, and the Europe region remains at 21,700 plus. Casablanca, Morocco remains at 50,300 plus. Lilongwe, Malawi remains at 52,700 plus. Johannesburg, South Africa remains at 66,400 plus. Islamabad, Pakistan remains at 12,900 plus. In Abu Dhabi, the UAE, the Africa region remains at 41,300 plus. The Asia region has increased to 9,600 plus, and the Europe region remains at 16,100 plus. Suva, Fiji remains at 1,900 plus. Kinshasa, the Democratic Republic of Congo remains at 16,100 plus. In Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Africa region remains at 54,200 plus, and the Asia region remains at 12,000 plus. In Doha, Qatar, the Africa region remains at 56,100 plus. The Asia region remains at 12,600 plus, and the Europe region remains at 13,200 plus. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania has increased to 36,700 plus. In Montreal, Canada, the Africa region remains at 62,800 plus. The Asia region remains at 12,000 plus. The Europe region remains at 27,100 plus. The Oceania region remains at 1,700 plus, and the South America region remains at 2,300 plus. Libreville, Gabon remains at 64,700 plus. Abidjan, Ivory Coast remains at 67,400 plus. Accra, Ghana remains at 6,200 plus. In Manama, Bahrain, the Africa region remains at 62,700 plus, and the Asia region remains at 11,800 plus. In Kathmandu, Nepal, the Africa region remains at 51,600 plus. The Asia region remains at 8,500 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 9,000 plus case number range, and the Oceania region remains at 1,600 plus. In Seoul, South Korea, the Africa region remains at 39,100 plus. The Asia region has increased to 9,000 plus, and the Europe region remains at 16,000 plus. Freetown, Sierra Leone remains at 53,400 plus. Tbilisi, Georgia remains at 27,400 plus. In Mumbai, India, the Africa region has increased to 64,600 plus. The Asia region has also increased to 13,400 plus, and the Europe region remains at 15,400 plus. In London, the UK, the Africa region remains at 66,000 plus. The Asia region remains at 9,400 plus. The Europe region remains at 26,000 plus, and the Oceania region remains at 1,300 plus. A reminder that these are the highest case number ranges where interviews have already taken place at your different embassies and consulates as part of the DV 2024 program. We continue with Ankara, Turkey, and at that embassy, the Africa region remains at 10,500 plus. The Asia region remains at 6,800 plus, and the Europe region remains at 5,300 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 8,000 plus case number range. In Jakarta, Indonesia, the Africa region remains at 57,500 plus. The Asia region remains at 9,800 plus, and the Europe region remains at 17,000 plus. Yaoundé, Cameroon has increased to 70,700 plus. In Paris, France, the Africa region remains at 60,000 plus. The Asia region remains at 6,400 plus, and the Europe region remains at 26,900 plus. Baghdad, Iraq remains at 12,900 plus. In Djibouti, the Africa region has increased to 58,600 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 63,500 plus case number range, and the Asia region has increased to 14,900 plus. In Kuwait, the Africa region remains at 58,300 plus, and the Asia region remains at 11,600 plus. Addis Ababa, Ethiopia has increased to 23,800 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 46,100 plus case number range. In Napoli, Italy, the Africa region remains at 67,400 plus. The Asia region remains at 9,400 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 26,700 plus. Auckland, New Zealand, and the Asia region remains at 8,700 plus, while the Oceania region remains at 1,800 plus. In Warsaw, Poland, the Africa region remains at 29,800 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 24,900 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 25,800 plus case number range. Lomé, Togo remains at 60,500 plus. In Cairo, Egypt, the Africa region has increased to 41,600 plus. The Asia region is currently at 11,000 plus, and the Europe region remains at 4,000 plus. Monrovia, Liberia remains at 66,800 plus. Lusaka, Zambia remains at 67,400 plus. Dakar, Senegal remains at 28,500 plus. Colombo, Sri Lanka remains at 10,100 plus. Tunis, Tunisia remains at 67,200 plus. Havana, Cuba has increased to 3,100 plus. Kigali, Rwanda remains at 26,800 plus. In Frankfurt, Germany, the Africa region remains at 61,400 plus. The Asia region remains at 12,500 plus, and the Europe region has increased to 26,200 plus, with a case of exception already interviewed from the 27,200 plus case number range. Nairobi, Kenya has increased to 71,900 plus. Harare, Zimbabwe remains at 65,200 plus. Algiers, Algeria has increased to 60,000 plus. Antananarivo, Madagascar remains at 42,800 plus. And finally, Cotonou, Benin remains at 67,400 plus. So those are the highest case number ranges where interviews have already taken place at your different embassies and consulates according to the DV 2024 CEAC data released at the end of the July 29th to August 2nd working week. Thanks for watching this report. See you, God willing, in the next video. Goodbye.